inviting those people. Now this is a big one. This one takes some time, it takes some practice. And the professionals, what they learn to do is invite people in such a way that they're totally comfortable and flattered, and it's a very pleasant experience. What the amateurs do is they invite people in such a way that makes people run the other way. Hey, I got this great opportunity, you be great at this. And they grab them by the lapels and they say, hey, you got to check this out. You'd be amazing. You'd be unbelievable. I'm, la 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 la, and they run off at the mouth. What the professionals learn to do is when they identify somebody they want to share their product or their opportunity with, they invite them professionally. They invite them in such a way that it is not pushy. There's still urgency and excitement, but it's not pushy. It's not scary. It's not intimidating. It's friendly. You're helping someone potentially find a solution that might work in their life. See, I teach a whole series on this, the inviting, because it's so important. If you don't figure this inviting thing out, it's going to be really challenging. So make a commitment today to learn what you need to learn when it comes to inviting. I'll give you a few tips. Tip number 1 is to start every invitation with some urgency. Let people know that you don't have a lot of time. Listen, I'm running out the door, don't have a lot of time, I'm moving, I'm going, but I'm glad I caught you. Do you have a minute? See, if you start every conversation with a little bit of urgency, what's going to end up happening is people become attracted to urgency. If you act like you have all the time in the world, it's going to be a challenging invitation. So start every invitation with urgency, number 1. Number 2, after you've implanted the urgency in the invitation, the next most important thing is you need to compliment your prospect. Find something to compliment them about. Let them know, hey, listen, you're one of the sharpest people I know. That's why I'm calling you. I've always respected this about you, or I always admired that about you, or you always treated me so nice, or you always got a big smile on your face, or whatever it is. Something that's sincere, and it must be sincere. Don't do it if it's not sincere. If you can't find something to compliment somebody about, maybe they're not a great prospect, okay? But compliment is step number 2. And then step number 3 is an invitation, and there's 3 different kinds of invitations. I'll just tell you quickly what they are. A direct invitation. Hey, I have an opportunity for you. I want something for you to check out. When you told me you were sick of your job, were you serious? You just kidding around? Oh, you're serious? All right, I've got an opportunity for you. A way for you to take your kids on vacation. And the direct approach is okay so long as that person looks up to you or respects you or admires you in some way. But if that's all you ever do, you're going to have difficulty, because it only really works with people who love you, like you, or respect you. In other words, you can't go up the economic ladder with the direct approach. You go to somebody more successful than you, and you say, hey, I've got an opportunity for you. They're going to go, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm fine. I'm doing better than you are, right? So direct approach is good for that group of people that you can say, hey, come over to my house. Something I want to show you. That little core group, okay? The indirect approach is the second way. Indirect approach says, I need help, I need guidance, I need advice, I need input. Listen, you're one of the sharpest people I know. I don't have a lot of time. You're one of the sharpest people I know. I've run into a business I'm pretty excited about, but I want you to check it out because you know more about business than I do. Would you check it out? Let me know what you think. This advice, opinion, help. You can go to a family member. You can say, listen, I just got started with something and I'm nervous. I don't have any skills. I need a friendly face that I can practice on. Can I come practice with you? Can I give you my little presentation and practice with you? I just need a friendly face, right? Imagine if you did that with every close friend or family member. The odds of your success go way, way up. People go, oh, okay, fine. I'm happy to help, right? So the indirect approach, help, guidance, input, advice. And then the super indirect approach for the wildly successful people that you know, the super indirect approach says you're not a prospect. It's clear that you're not a prospect. You're way too successful for this. But I know that you know people. Who do you know that's ambitious, money motivated, would like to make a lot of money with a company that's expanding in this area? See, the Super indirect approach, they'll say, well, I know some people, and in their mind they're thinking, well, maybe me. But their ego won't let them get there right away at the very beginning. So the super indirect approach for the very successful, people with high egos, high success, people up the economic ladder from you. So in the invitation, 1, you're in a hurry, some urgency. 2, the compliment. 3, make the invite. Direct, indirect, or super indirect. Number 4, I've learned that there are 2 things you're inviting people to. You're inviting people to an event of some sort, one-on-one, small group, big event, company event, local event, right? Some type of an event, or a tool, some sort of tool. There's an online video I want you to see. There's a CD I want you to check out or listen to. There's a DVD I have a magazine, something. And third party is so much better than any other form of invitation. Now, an event is always going to be more powerful when it comes to the number of people who join after they attend. But for the brand new person, it's much more difficult to get a person to attend. The typical brand new person will invite 20 people to an event, 2 will show up, they'll be suicidal, and they won't know where to go. So my recommendation, and what I've seen the professionals focus on, is a tool as a first exposure. So instead of an event, a tool. Being able to go to a person and say, look, I have this DVD. It explains it all better than I could. If I gave you this DVD, would you watch it? And wait for the answer. Simple as that. I've got this magazine. I've got this person I want to introduce you to. If I set up a little 3-way phone conversation, would you talk with them? Just if I would you is all you do. If you've started with urgency and you compliment them and you do a professional invitation, then you do if I would you, you're going to have good success in getting somebody to take a look. Okay? There's more to it than that, but at least understand the fundamental skill of inviting is crucial. You have to focus on becoming world class at that skill before you go anyplace else. Learn that skill. So number 1, finding people to talk to. Number 2, invite.